These two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Wolverines offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Gonna run it. It's Edwards. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Oh, here comes the reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Loveland. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner will be brought down. So Washington's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher, very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27. And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry up. Takes the handoff again. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this 1st down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Rodgers. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. The linebacker shifting around now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Really love how the defensive coordinator here is able to get that linebacker free and come up with a sack. Think about Washington over the years out the Pac-10 and now the Pac-12. One thing you could always think about was great linebacker play, great safety play, and an intimidating presence by their defense.
Quick completion to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Rodgers. Throw to the sideline. Steps out after a short gain. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Huskies come up to the line in the hurry-up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. Field goal, no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. What a poor kicker.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the offense. On the run, it's Edwards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Morgan. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark into that opening quarter. And the Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards. Instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Pressure is coming. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
From the 12-yard line, it's second and long now. Back to pass. It's Rodgers. Lets it go quickly. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the Huskies will send the punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? He hands it off from the gun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Trying to find some room. It's Edwards. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. It's a low place right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the gun now on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Wolverines lining up here on first and 10. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
To the air, it's Warren. The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. 2nd and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Ball handed off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Dropping back. It's Warren. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from his excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And this one is caught.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. What I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. In the clear at the 25. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Huskies will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. To the air, it's Warren. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Grab down the middle. It's Loveland. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. And this one is right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Rodgers. Throws a rocket toward the right side. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his man. Has the first down. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback?
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen.
And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half of the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. No huddle now for the offense. And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Good enough for first down yardage. Washington now operating in the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And the Huskies looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Warren. Receiver makes the catch. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he pulls in the catch. Breaks it into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. The Wolverines pick up enough to get a 1st down there. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3, the final quarter coming up. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Rodgers. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a third down play.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The Huskies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Huskies. This quarterback on fire today. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind. It's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. The Wolverines will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
The back's got it. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here we go, crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Can he make it to the marker? Running with purpose. Brought down at the 40, that'll be a 1st down. And the Huskies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. No huddle here for the offense. To throw, it's Rodgers. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Washington. Still no answer for this offense.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Now the important point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Warren. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. And the Wolverines will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And the returner is brought down. The Huskies offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He has first down yardage at the 46. They'll go hurry up here. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Crowd getting cranked up trying to help this defense on the final drive. And then first down right back to the running game. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd and goal for the offense. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Huskies. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up to preserve this lead. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. The ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Huskies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he's finally tackled at the 3, defense getting pushed backwards. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Grab behind the line, it's Moore. Touchdown, Washington. This offense is still clicking. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. A sack. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.